No Jumper, coolest podcast of the world, and we're in here with the fucking champ, KSI.
Your boy, let's go.
How you feeling, man?
I feel good, bro. Like, legit, like, my life is too fucking sick.
Oh, man, you're glowing. I feel it when I watch your YouTube uploads. It's weird because you're used to struggling a bit or having something to be a little bit pissed off about.
Yeah.
And you're just right now in this period where it's just all roses.
It's just, but I mean, I worked hard for it, man.
Yeah.
And it's always good to finally, reap the rewards. And I'm there right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just having to lap it up. It's just fucking victory.
Just enjoying the whole time, man. Just living. Like, even the music as well, like, everything just popping off. I'm just excited for the future and just what I can do after. Like, it's cool. Like, I'd hate to be in Logan's position. Yeah, I feel like he's kind of stuck. He's kind of in a weird position.
Compare how you feel right now to how you felt after the draw last year.
With the draw, it's like, I knew I was still the champion, but I was like, it just feels weird. It was like I wasn't like congratulated, but I wasn't like, commiserations. It was kind of just like, okay, so that just happened and that was that. Yeah. And it was just, there wasn't really like a conclusion. And I felt, I just felt like I didn't do enough as well. I wasn't happy in myself. I felt like I just got too complacent.
Have you found like a different version of yourself through this?
Oh, yeah.
Because you and Logan, it's like you sort of live this life. You're playing video games, you're making YouTube videos, it's dope. All of a sudden you're rich and famous, you got endorsements, you got all this crazy shit, but you never had to like struggle as hard as you definitely have had to struggle through all this training shit, right?
No, I've struggled with like a lot of shit like during the whole YouTube. Like, YouTube isn't easy. Like,
this is true.
Yeah, it's you have to be consistent. You always have to change up the content. You can't just do the same thing over and over again because the fan base gets bored. So like, I worked hard to get to where I am in YouTube, but obviously like it's a different level of working when it comes to like training for a boxing match.
Right.
And I've never trained like that in my life, and it was tough. But I kept saying like mentally it's changed me, because physically I was there, but mentally I had to really like switch it on and just be like, I ain't afraid to get hit. I ain't afraid to get punched in the face.
Right.
And, if I do get hit, I'm going to give him bangs back.
Right.
And I think that's what won me the fight. Whenever he attacked me, I'd come back with vicious shots.
Right.
And he was like, nah, fuck that.
Did it ever start to get into your head that you had a lot of people doubting you? You were going into there the underdog, but you still felt like you had the overwhelming amount of support, but it felt like people really were starting to at least a little bit put their money on Logan. Does that start to creep into your brain?
No, I walked in there like a champion. I felt like a champion the whole way. So, obviously people are always going to doubt me, but if anything, that just makes me want to fucking strive higher. Right. In general. So, I like when people think I'm the underdog, or when people doubt me. It just it boosts me up. So yeah.
Okay, guys, quick break to let you know that this podcast is sponsored by Storyfire. Storyfire is an amazing app and website created by my boy Jesse Ridgway, aka McJuggernuggets. He's got over 1 billion views on his channel, so I'm sure you know about McJuggernuggets. He's a legend on the platform. Well, basically, Jesse was sick of having his content suppressed and having his ability to earn money from that content penalized for the fact that he made content that tended to be a little bit edgy. So Jesse came out and created this platform, Storyfire, that basically allows you to tell your story without worry. So if you get on the platform, there's a whole lot of dope stuff going on. Number one being that your notifications go out to your fans 100% of the time, so there's no worries about that. You can also earn money from ads. You can earn money because the creators can actually earn an in-app currency called Blaze. Basically, there's just a whole bunch of dope stuff that you can do on the Storyfire platform, and we're on there. A whole lot of your other favorite creators are on there, so I encourage you to check out the link down below in the description. It helps us a lot, and it also helps support some real YouTubers doing real things. So big shout out to Storyfire for sponsoring this podcast. Let's get right back into this KSI. When you look at this, do you like, what is the stuff that is really inspiring you? Because I know as myself, as a person who's been like really into working out and trying to lose weight and get in shape lately, like this boxing match has very much motivated me because I'm watching the videos of you guys training and getting into it. And I'm very much in a position where I'm very susceptible right now to like motivational, like exercise based video content.
Oh wow, sick.
You know, it's like something
yeah.
about that. I'm watching all these documentaries on Netflix about fucking runners and all this kind of CrossFit shit. And
Oh,
all,
raw.
you know, because it gets me into that mind state of wanting to go harder.
Oh, sick.
You know?
Why? Do you actually properly like train?
Just working out, just lifting weights, and just you know doing cardio and shit like that. I haven't actually taken on anything.
Do you do like runs?
Wise.
Like loads of runs?
I'm actually thinking getting back into it because my back is feeling a lot better. For a long time, I didn't do that because my back's smashing together just was fucking me up.
Oh, raw. Well, I mean, you can always just like, ride bikes.
That's true. I do a lot of that. But so is there anything like in terms of what gets you motivated, what gets you into the mind state, whether it's music, whether it's reading, movies, anything like that? What helps you?
It's just like my legacy, like, and just proving people wrong. That's just it. Like, that's, if anything, that's why I like having haters. That's why I like having doubters, because that's what pushes me more. I felt like with the first fight, everyone was on my side. Everyone was on my side. There was no one doubting me, and it kind of didn't put me in the right mindset. And I don't know. I felt like that's why I didn't do as well as I did with this one. With this one, I was like, everyone is, you know, I'm the underdog, you know, everyone's chatting shit about me. You know, Justin Bieber wants my head ripped off. And, you know, like, all this shit's happening.
That's got to be weird, right?
Oh, yeah, it was funny. I was just like, fucking no, this simulation is weird.
All of a sudden, you feel like you got famous haters. Like you're used to reading a lot of YouTube comments about yourself, but you got Justin Bieber wanting to see you go down. That's a weird new thing.
Yeah. And it was so funny just to see his like hands in his head, just like, oh my God, Logan, you fucked this.
The Drew hoodie, he shows up wearing his own merch.
Yeah.
That's so funny because that's like Justin Bieber's basically a YouTuber now because he just shows up wearing his own merch. He's just like all of us.
Oh man. And even in the ring, I was like mouthing to him. He didn't rip my head off. And he didn't win though. And literally, Justin Bieber was just there like,
right,
cool, mate, cool. yeah, he was pissed. I loved it.
It's got to feel really good to feel like you're like a hero to your country.
Yeah,
now,
no,
right?
legit. Like when I walk down the streets of London, it's mad, man. It's mad. Like I literally can't. I can't walk outside for too long.
Right.
I just get mobbed, man. Or people just like, oh shit, that's KSI, oh my God, and then just a swarm appears. But I'm getting sick of people actually congratulating me.
Right, because it's like, what do you really have to say at this point, right?
Literally, I'm just like, oh, thanks, man. Oh, congrats. Oh, thanks, man. Oh, congrats. Literally, constantly, like,
right.
Even when I went out, it was just all the time. I was like, oh my gosh, I never thought I'd be sick of it.
Yeah.
But it's obviously it's a good feeling, and yeah, I feel good that I was able to, you know, do my country proud.
Right.
And hopefully AJ can do the same.
Yeah. Because it's not, you know, it's England isn't a country that is, they're not going to give you the benefit of the doubt. You know, they're very suspicious of everybody. They're concerned with what they're going to get behind. So it's like to have their support has got to mean a lot, I think.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean,
especially as a YouTuber, because you're kind of in a position where you're famous, but a lot of people don't know what to make of you, and they don't know if they should take you serious or not.
Yeah.
So then this creates like a narrative and an arc that just sort of gives everybody something that they can respect and understand.
Exactly. And I feel like that's what's helped me a lot with my fan base. So, like, obviously, because I'm a YouTuber and I do music and all this, you know, you can have like maybe of a young audience, but because of the whole boxing, I feel like that's helped me connect my older audience with the younger audience, etc. So it doesn't feel as corny or as weird to, you know, be a fan of me compared to before the boxing. So
do you think you ever got too into the YouTube game of just making content and you got to the point where you weren't necessarily hyped on the shit you were doing?
Oh yeah. I think that happens to everyone.
We all have.
Yeah, you just get to a point where you're just like, oh, I'm just doing this for the sake of doing it.
Right.
Or this is what the people want to see. But, you know, a lot of times that's why I'm doing different things all the time. That's why I'm always doing music, or I'm either doing YouTube, or I'm either doing boxing, or I'm always just doing something with the sidemen, etc.
Right.
Like, it's always different. So it always seems fresh for me with everything I do.
Yeah. No, yeah, you got to do that for sure. At this point, like, you've had enough time to, have you been able to like get back to normal life at all? Or
Not really, not really. Like, I mean, I got back to England and chilled for a bit. You know, went out, saw some friends, went to see Cal for his birthday, and yeah, just enjoyed myself there. But I haven't really like. It hasn't really like properly settled in. I haven't really like embraced it all.
like a couple normal days in a row at home? You haven't really got to that yet?
I mean, I have, but I mean, like, I've just stayed in my room. I just played Call of Duty.
Right.
I love the new Call of Duty. I think it's sick. Yeah.
That's what's up.
And and I pretty much just eat, train a bit, and then sleep. Call of Duty.
It's got to be weird because, as a person doing the YouTube thing, doing the video game thing, you are very much used to spending quite a bit of time alone. And then through all this, it's like you're just thrown into this crazy machine where everybody, especially after you win, everybody wants to party 24/7 and stuff. Yeah. It must be hard for you to say, nah, I'm going to stay in tonight.
Yeah, so it got to that point when we were in Vegas where I was like, yeah, I'm going to stay this one out. Because everyone, like, in LA, like, on the night I won the fight, we partied hard. We were going crazy. Literally everyone came through. Everyone, man. And like it was so to the point where there was like literally no space on the tables. We had like 2 or 3 tables, and there just wasn't space.
Right.
And we went hard, and then we went to Vegas. Went hard there each day to the point where I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to like stop this.
Especially after being healthy for all that time.
Yeah, for so long. and the thing is, I can only drink like once,
right.
And then I'm there like I'm already like drunk, or
right.
I'm already like tipsy as hell.
You can't do a lot of days in a row of drinking.
Nah, man. I passed that point. Like I'm 26 now. I can't move like I was when I was like 21
really?
Or 20. Yeah.
See that the English might not appreciate that sentiment.
Oh, for real? Nah, man. I've become a lightweight. But obviously, when you don't drink for how many months, right. Like it's gonna affect you. So
is that hard to not like fucking party and stuff? Like
no. It's easy. Like for me, like. I'm not really a party guy anyway.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like for someone like Logan, I think it was definitely hard for him. Yeah.
You believe that he didn't nut for 3 months?
Mate, like
I don't buy it.
Thing is, like, I mean, I nut before the fight.
Yeah, 3 months.
I nut the day before the fight.
Right.
Yeah. And it didn't make a difference.
I could understand giving it a couple days.
Nah, it don't make a difference, man. If anything, you don't. Yeah, I don't think it matters.
So you're not doing No Nut November? You have any thoughts on that?
I'm slamming, bro. I'm smashing pussy, bro.
If you win a fight of that magnitude and you don't have some sort of celebratory nut, then
of course. Literally on the day after winning, yeah, I bust. Of course,
right.
I had to, man. But
No Nut November canceled.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Man.
We tried, but
it
just doesn't seem like it's working out.
Oh man.
So when you is it weird to have to put like the YouTube shit to the side while you're really focused on the training? Is it hard to give all these different things your all?
I'd say it was kind of hard when I was in England, but then it got actually easier when I went to Vegas. In Vegas, literally, I couldn't do the YouTube shit. I literally didn't have my camera, didn't have my computer, didn't have anything. So I was like, I can't do it.
So how long did you do a training camp out there?
So for 4 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 4 weeks, including the fight week.
And is that just like complete solitude? How many hours a day are you working?
Man, it's actually hell. It's actually hell.
But it's got to feel incredible to just be 100% focused on it. Right?
Oh yeah, of course. But like, I'd say. How many hours? It's like maybe like 5-6 hours a day, and like every day except for Saturday and Sunday. But on the Saturday, I did mountain runs.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was hard.
And at a certain point, you just feel like your knees are gonna give out, or that your muscles are so sore that it's just this isn't healthy.
Well, I mean, I had to recover.
Right.
Yeah, so I'd have ice baths, or I'd just do certain things to make sure I recovered.
Right.
And just, bro, I rested a lot. I had a lot of rest. I take naps all the time. Like, it's all important just to recover.
Yeah. And when you're not, like, you wouldn't think that just, making YouTube videos and gaming and doing all these things really take that much energy. But in truth, when you take certain parts of your life serious, it's like you can't give the training your full all when you're like have so many different little pieces that you have to attend to.
Yeah. So it's a lot. It's a lot with the whole YouTube and stuff. But that's why I think it was a good idea me going to Vegas.
What part?
Staying focused.
What's the biggest improvement in you as a fighter in terms of is your cardio improved significantly? Is it your technique?
If anything, it was literally just the mindset, man. It was just the mindset. Like, you know, the technique. I worked on technique, but I think the occasion got to me, and you know, I was just getting frustrated that he wasn't trying to fight me. Like, he was just pussying out the whole fucking time, man. It was so frustrating. Like, he literally, I don't think he threw more than 3 punches.
Right.
Yeah, he hardly threw the right. It was literally like he was just jab, run, jab, run, jab, run. I'm there like, let's fucking go. You wanted the first round decapitate me. This ain't a first round decapitating, you know, movement. Right. So I didn't know what he was on, and it was pissing me off. So that's why I kind of just started swinging. Right. Because I was like, I want to fuck you up. And yeah, he got so lucky. Some of those just missed. But it's obviously with his fucking style, he's always leaning his head back. So I always had to just aim for his fucking body because I knew, you know, you can't move. You can move the head back, but you can't move the body. The body will always stay there. So, yeah.
So what's going through your head during the series of punches that led to him getting the 2 points taken away? Like, how were you perceiving that in that moment?
So first round, I'm there like, okay, aim for his body because I know this guy he's gonna be like, oh, first round decapitation. And I was like, all right, you know, he might actually come swinging. He didn't after like a minute, so I just, you know, kept aiming for his body because I knew his head was never going to be there. And then, yeah, it just worked. I stayed offline, closed off the ring when I could. And, yeah, pretty much did this for 3 rounds, except with the 3rd round, gone with a knockdown. Right. But Reese didn't count it. Saw it as a slip, but obviously on the replay, everyone knows it's a knockdown. Right. And then... yeah, 4th round, you know, I was just doing the same thing. And he caught me with a good right uppercut. I was like, yeah, fair play. And then obviously he held my head to try and get me again. I think he knew, he hit me with the right uppercut, but I wasn't like fucked. I was still like I was still like trying to find my way and punch. So I think he was just like, oh, I need to really like make sure I end JJ here with this next uppercut.
It was like he was so into it that he just had to keep punching. Like he forgot he was in a boxing match.
I think he was just frustrated with like after the 3 rounds, he was just there like, oh man, like I'm getting beat here. So he was just like, he had to do something. And I guess, yeah, because you gotta remember, like he hit me with the uppercut and then held my head uppercut and then hit me twice going down, in the back of the head. So, you know, he keeps saying it's love taps, but, you know, like, or you can like love tap someone, especially with 10-ounce gloves. Like, love tap isn't, like, that will still do a lot of damage.
And it's the intent, too. Like, it's the fact that he kind of swung in that way that maybe it didn't hit that great, but it easily could have hit better.
It's 12-6. Like, you never need to do a punch 12-6 in boxing. Right. And for him to do that, it just showed like he was trying to pretty much, you know, end me, drop me, you know, like finish me in the fight. So for him, I think as soon as I got up, like instantly, he was there. Like I saw his face, and he was there, like fucking hell, man.
We got to keep going.
He's just like, this guy's a fucking dog, man. He just don't stop. And I am, bro. Like, yeah, like for me, because I've worked so hard for everything I've done, man. Like you're not gonna easily just take it away from me like that. I'm going to make you fucking work for it. And yeah, he just wasn't prepared for that. And, you know, I thought he would have the same mentality, but I mean, it depends. Like for him, he's only recently been popular for like last 2-3 years. So maybe he hasn't worked as hard as I have to get to where I am. So he doesn't appreciate it as much.
I guess you are more of a veteran YouTuber.
Yeah, I've been doing it for 10+ years, man.
Like this is old news to you. Like you've kind of been running this for a long fucking time.
Yeah, exactly.
People forget because you're young.
Yeah, because I'm 26, so people are just like, oh, he's only recently blown up. Nah, man, I've been here for time.
You were big at a time when a lot of the people now didn't even know about any YouTubers.
Yeah, exactly.
Back when it was still this weird kind of type of fame. Now it's way more mainstream.
Like people don't even remember people like Hutch or C Nanas or Blame Truth.
Myself included,
Yeah,
no
like,
clue.
Legit, like, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, because like it hits mainstream now, everyone's like, oh shit, it's cool. Like, even people like now that ninjas, you know, mainstream, they're like, oh shit, yeah, this whole streaming thing is cool. But it's like, you know, people have been streaming for years, man. Like, I remember I used to fucking stream back in like 2012 and 2011 on Twitch. And, you know, it's just one of those things, like, I know where I'm at. It's just trying to show everyone or get everyone to keep up, essentially.
Would you not be enjoying your life if you kind of made that a central part of your life again, the streaming thing? Like, is there some part of you that's like, man, you know, if I went hard with that shit, I could be bigger than Ninja?
No. I mean,
You're a competitive guy.
I think, yeah, if I really wanted to be insane at streaming, then yeah, I'd be insane at streaming.
Right.
Pretty much, if I put my mind to something, I'll be sick of it. That's just how I see it.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, you know, you're YouTube. Like, you could definitely go a lot harder with the YouTube thing if you really were trying to chase PewDiePie's numbers or some shit like that with the daily uploads. You've gone in a different direction with the boxing thing.
Yeah, I think, it's just how I am. Like, after a while, like, I can go hard at something, but after a while, I need to put my focus on something else. And then, because it's just therapeutic. Like, I can't just stick to doing something all the time. I can't just do one thing. I have to change it up. That's just how I am.
Has your success made you lazy in any way?
My success? No. If anything, again, me changing it up doesn't make me lazy. It always drives me. It makes everything new.
Right.
So, like, yeah, no, I think I don't get lazy. I kind of just take breaks.
Right.
Yeah, I just take breaks because sometimes it's good to take breaks.
Right.
Yeah, else you just burn out, man.
I mean, you have like the room to care more about your mental health or whatever.
Yeah,
you know, the experience of being the celebrity. Whereas a lot of people, when they need to make X amount of dollars to make, you know, shit happen in their life, then they don't really have that option to like step back and.
Yeah, and it's a shame, man. Like, yeah, it's just one of those things where sometimes, well, I guess you can't, like, if you need the money, then sometimes you just have to do it. But like, yeah, you should always like care about your health, man.
Right.
It's so important. Like, you are so important as a person. You need to make sure you take care of yourself. You know, money comes and goes, but like, you're there once and that's it. So.
How much did it bother you when this drama with Deji was going down in the public eye?
It bothered me a lot, man.
Because it's very personal.
Yeah. I thought it was quite funny when a lot of people said it was fake.
Right.
Yeah, I was just like, why would I want to fake this?
You wouldn't.
This isn't something I would fake. I don't fake anything, man. So for this, when this happened, I was just like, come on, man.
Right.
And I was trying so desperately to make it private, but.
Yeah,
he didn't want it, but I mean, it's somewhat sorted now.
It is. So what terms are you guys on now? Do you see each other at family stuff?
Well, I mean, we're gonna see each other at Christmas, so I guess we'll talk there. But we'll just we'll just chat. I know that it's our relationship's interesting.
Because you'd like to think that anything between brothers could be played out in private and doesn't ever have to make its way to YouTube, right?
I think he's just a bit lost in the system of, you know, fame and just numbers.
Right.
Yeah, I think he gets to him too much, where he just focuses too much on like subscribers or views and just other stuff as well. So it's kind of like, I don't know, he doesn't really find like values in certain things.
Right.
If that makes sense. I don't know, he just doesn't. I don't know, he doesn't value relationships. He'd much rather like take. I guess I know. He'd rather just. I don't know. I mean, it's weird to be. He just does.
It's weird to be famous for.
Yeah, he's a
sort
funny
of
guy.
Being a part of something bigger, like an overall thing. You know, he's never gonna really be able to escape being just your brother. But the thing that's a shame about
I think that kind of affects him a bit.
Yeah.
I think that annoys him a lot because it's kind of like he's always in my shadow, and I think he always wants to break out, but then he gets annoyed because he kind of needs me at the same time. So it's kind of like weird. And I don't know. Like, obviously, he's doing his own thing.
Right.
And he's almost going to hit 10 million subscribers, which is sick. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's the kind of thing where he really just needs to focus on him and his content and what he wants to do. But the problem is that if he goes and makes content about X outside of anything involving you or whatever, it's going to do what it's going to do. But then if he makes a video saying my brother did this, it's going to get however many multiple times the views. And when you're a YouTuber, it's easy to get caught up on thinking that that's the only thing that matters, you know?
Yeah, that's why he needs to just not focus on the views. He needs to just, make content that he wants to make. But I'm sure he knows all of this. I'm sure he knows, like, how to get views.
Right.
So, like, if he needs to get views, he'll just do videos about me, and then if he wants to do content about what he wants to make, then yeah, he'll just make it.
I've been in that position though, where you have friends and they start to just fucking make videos and just use your name to get more views than they would normally get. And it's sort of a disgusting feeling, because it's like, I'm used to my fans doing this shit and it's fine. I just accept it from them. But
I think it's all right. I mean, it's YouTube. That's kind of the game, isn't it? Like, people are always gonna just use my name. Like, it's just how it is. Like, I'm a popular guy. I just bring views. Like, having my name brings views, but it's like, you just gotta, I just if anything, I embrace it, because it's just like, I'm helping out everyone else. Yeah, like, I've already made my bread, so it's cool if other people can make bread, etc.
For sure. How do you feel like is there a part of you that wants to refocus on the rap thing? People don't know that the video for the song with Rick Ross and Lil Baby came out like an hour ago.
Yeah. I think it's almost on like 2-something million.
Right.
Yeah, so it's
crazy video.
Literally, mate.
End of the world type video.
I was gassed, man. Like, even when I was filming the music video, even like when I got the tracks, the verses back from Lil Baby and Rick Ross. Oh man, it was it's a surreal moment, man. And I just took a step back and I was like, damn, what is my life? My life is mad.
Why'd you decide on them of all rappers to try to reach out to?
I thought Rick Ross, like, would be sick anyway. Like, I'm a big fan of Rick Ross. So I just think, like, his flow, especially on, because he's done something similar with Purple Lamborghini.
Right.
I was like, this would be, a smash. It just makes sense. And with Lil Baby, obviously, Lil Baby's popping, as well as, I just wanted something different. I didn't, because I was like, me and Rick Ross might be kind of similar with how we what's the word? How we rap, or how we not flow, but how we
a couple crime bosses.
Yeah. But
drug kingpins.
But I just thought Lil Baby would just add a little different styles. You don't want to just have 3 of the same people doing this exact same thing. So,
and SX on the hook, how that
I mean,
just had to be.
He's the guy who made the beat.
Oh, okay.
He made the beat, and he gave it to me with the beat and the hook.
Right.
So I was like, yeah, this is the one.
That's fire.
Yeah.
How do you feel like? Do you feel like that's something that you're likely to do, is sort of like go all in again on the music side of things?
Yeah, I mean, I've always been like all in with the music. It's just that just shit gets in the way.
Yeah.
So like, like, I released an album this year with Randolph, like New Age, but like released like 10 tracks, and we were working on that for time, and it's so exciting to like release it. And I'm always trying to do more music. It's just obviously just shit gets in the way with the YouTube or boxing. So
do you care about your respect as like a real rapper? Like, is that something that you in some way feel like you're kind of fighting for?
Nah, I don't care about that, man. Like, people, are gonna say what they say. Because I came from YouTube, people are going to be like, you're not a real rapper, or you're not this and that. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm going to make music that I want to make, and I'm going to do what I want to do. Like, I got into this position by doing what I want to do and not caring what people say.
Right.
So why should I care now? Because it's to do with rap.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Fuck it. Did you watch Top Boy?
Yeah, of course.
Crazy,
of course.
right?
Yeah, I thought it was sick.
That really made me want to just hit the streets and become a road man. In it.
Fuck's sake, man.
In it.
Oh God.
I'm back on In It hard.
In it as well.
2019.
Yeah,
In
real,
It.
man.
You got any other like good UK slang that you want to put us on that people at home might not know about?
Give me some.
I got put on techie. You say techie?
Techie. No, I don't know what techie is.
Something shitty. It's just techie. My boy Seshi in London told me that one.
Oh, Butters.
Butters?
Butters.
What's that mean?
So like, if I'm like, oh, that dude's Buzz, what would you think that is?
It's just he's dope, smooth. No,
No, man.
I'm pretty sure that used to be like '90s slang or something.
No, if someone called you Buzz, I'd swing. You should swing.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, what? Like just
like
soft?
No, ugly, bro.
Ugly.
Yeah. So like,
what's that come from? Is there like a
I don't
soccer
even-
player
I don't
named
even
Butters or
know.
some shit? That's where all y'all slang comes
no,
from.
bro, I don't even fucking know, man. Legit, like, I don't know. It's just people just say it. And
Just
you know,
Butters.
like, yeah, Butters.
I like that. I can roll with that. What was it like being Rick Ross and Lil Baby? Like, what did they seem to think of you?
It was actually crazy. Like with Rick Ross, he just fully respected me. Like he was like, yeah, for you to get in the ring like that and do your thing
He's
and
gotta
win,
respect
he's
that,
there like,
yeah.
yeah, I fuck with that a lot. And he's like, I love how you've got the young generation supporting you as well as the older generation. Like you've just found the right niche and you're just doing your thing. So yeah, he was just spitting words of wisdom in my ear.
Wow.
And he like followed me first on Instagram as well.
Wow.
And shit, I was there like, oh shit. So yeah, like, yeah, nah, he's a big inspiration, man. Like,
That's crazy.
I just think, yeah, I fuck with Rick Ross so much, man.
Bruh.
Yeah, the boss.
The biggest boss
Yeah.
that we've seen thus far.
And Lil Baby, man. Lil Baby, you know, he's his own man. Like he's just, he's a cool guy. And he was so funny. He was talking to me about, he was like, oh, I'm kind of interested in this whole boxing thing.
Really?
He was like, how can I get involved with this shit? I was like, yo.
He could become a promoter or some shit.
Yeah, well, bro, I think he wanted to, swing as well. I think he
man.
wanted to actually fight. Like, yeah, I think he's about. I mean, obviously he's about that life. So
That would be so insane. To
yeah,
see like a
Lil
rapper like
Baby
him do it.
versus
Oh my
I don't
God.
know. It's like I know
Young Thug.
Chris
Thug in
Brown
there,
or some
Chris-
shit.
No, but I mean, if the Soldier Boy and who's he supposed to fight? Chris Brown. If that fight had happened,
Oh man,
then I think you would be looking at it like a totally different world of
Yeah.
rappers fighting each other. If something
yeah,
that
bro,
big
it'd
happened.
be like Def Jam.
Oh my
It'd be
God.
like real life Def Jam. How
would've-
fucking nuts would that be?
I would have
bro?
given everything I have to watch that.
Oh shit! Imagine Ludacris out here. Oh my God, doing this fucking
Ludicrous.
thing.
Do you think that this is going to lead, that there's a future coming where there's going to be a lot more of these sort of like influencer YouTuber style fights? You feel like you guys kind of broke the door open?
I
for
think
it?
it's yes and no. I think it depends. Like, not many people can do what I do, I feel, because it's a lot on the line. It's risky, like very risky. It's like my whole legacy risky. And once you lose, it's kind of like, fuck, where do I go from here?
Isn't it weird that it's that important? Because it shouldn't be that important.
Nah, it shouldn't
but
be,
it
but it is. But it fucking is, man. Like, imagine, you lose and then you can't make certain music anymore. That's it. You're there, like, you can't be like, I don't take
best.
L's, I'm the best. You can't do that shit. Because everyone be like, why you rapping like you the best, but you got fucked up by my man? You know what I mean? Like, that's just how it is. So you always gotta, I think like a lot of rappers or a lot of celebrities would probably stay away from it because they're afraid that their whole legacy would just be fucked up on that one moment.
Yeah, and it's weird because you'd think, and like when you hear Logan talk about it and stuff, it's like, we made all this money, we did all this, I didn't get beat up that
I
bad.
don't give a fuck.
But it's true though. It's like you understand, you can understand his position, but at the same time,
obviously he has to say that.
what
innit?
is that thing that
Yeah,
even though it's like
yeah.
neither of you's identity is based on being tough, you guys are what you are regardless of the fighting thing, but it still matters so much.
So much. And that's why I was like, he's there like, oh, look at this, we made this, we made history. It's, huge event, blah, blah, blah. It's biggest DAZN numbers ever. But I was like, you still lost, bro.
Right.
Forever, he will always be seen as the guy who lost to KSI.
Right.
And like, imagine that, bro. That fucking sucks, man. And that's why I trained so hard, bro. That's why I trained. Fucking hell, I trained,
Really?
bro.
You felt like you pushed yourself as hard as you possibly
I
could?
pushed myself to the fucking brink because I was like, I do not. want for the rest of my life to be the guy who lost to Logan Paul. Oh my God, man.
How do you feel about the fact that your performance was so motivating that you had like other people beating the shit out of each other in the stands, including Vitaly and Bradley Martin? So you've got like very high tier YouTubers assaulting each other, perhaps because they're so motivated by watching you.
But Vitaly's an idiot, man. Vitaly, like I think he was on something as well. Like he just, like. I don't know what's wrong with him, man.
Him fighting Bradley doesn't seem like a good idea.
No.
He's 260 pounds.
Yeah, Bradley would just fuck him up. He was just like weight-wise, he just
That's a bad one.
Yeah, it's just long.
Yeah,
but like I'd fuck both of them up though.
You think?
Yeah.
You'd take on Bradley. 260 pounds?
Yeah, of course.
What's the catch weight for that?
But I'd have to. Like he would have to. He would have to. Yeah, he would have to lose a bit of weight.
You'd have to lose a KSI.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Because I have to like, or else I have to bulk up a lot, man. I've been long. Yeah, I don't know if that'd be able to even happen.
No.
Shit, yeah, that might be.
There's no part of you that wants to just like put on like an extra 50 pounds, be a heavyweight or something.
Oh my gosh, man. Like, yeah, no, it's long. It's long.
What are you thinking about fighting Quadeca next?
No,
No,
I love Quadeca, man.
Oh, okay. That's all squash.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah.
What about Dax?
Fuck him up.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, fuck him up. Yeah, fully. Yeah. Like, I'll beat the shit out of him.
Is that somebody that it might make sense for you to fight?
I'd love to, but he ain't gonna fight me.
Really?
Yeah, he's a pussy. 100%.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, he's a fucking pussy. Yeah, I think, what was it, 92.8 or 92.3? It was 92.3 yesterday. We were just chatting away, and I mentioned Dax, and one of the guys was like, "Oh yeah, I know Dax. Actually, let me call him real quick." Didn't pick up.
He didn't.
Obviously, yeah.
Man.
And he did, but he replied.
Yeah.
He said, "Why?" Why?
Are you sitting there like silently laughing when you see something happen like that clip with the Tory Lanez goons?
I thought it was hilarious. Bro, I did a whole video on that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
So you're not silently laughing. You're not afraid to be the
but I was
an
out
asshole.
there. I was out there laughing. I played that shit so many times.
Oh
Say sorry, nigga. Say sorry.
Shout out to Dax. Dax is my
Fuck
boy.
Dax, man. Fuck Dax, man.
So have you thought past Logan, though? Have you thought about who would be an opponent that would kind of make sense going from here?
I mean, right now, obviously there's the whole Jake Paul situation, and obviously there's a lovely arc there. Like, he beat my brother, I beat his. It's crazy. Like, I thought
You could fight his dad next. Shout out Greg.
I thought I was gonna fight Jake Paul first, beat Jake, and then have the big finale with Logan. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be insane. But Jake is a pussy, man. Jake, chats all this shit, but he don't want it. Logan actually, came with it.
Right.
So I was like, all right, cool. And then everyone's like, there's no way you're gonna beat Logan, blah, blah. I beat Logan. Now Jake wants to come up and be like, oh, yeah, I want to avenge my bro. I just think it's mad. But yeah, no, I was just like, there's no point me fighting Jake right now because he beat my bro and I'd slap my bro. Like, yeah, me and my bro, like, there's not even a challenge.
Right.
Like I thought, well, I know it's just not even a challenge, but and then obviously I beat Logan.
Right.
So, and I think Logan would beat Jake. So I'm there like, why would people be hyped about this fight?
But the way that they're trying to spin it, they're trying to say Jake is a warrior, a killer.
Well, so that's why I'm like, all right, let's have Jake fight Gib. Okay, prove yourself, Jake. Show that you're sick. But I think Gib's gonna fuck him up, and then that's gonna give Gib the come up that we all want.
See, that's why we need a YouTube Dana White. Like somebody to enforce the matchups that should happen, because in the UFC you can't really shy away from like a good fight that you're supposed to do.
I think Eddie is trying to be that guy.
Trying to be that
Eddie
guy.
Hearn,
Okay,
because he loved this, man. He loved the whole like build up and everything.
Right.
He was just smiling the whole time. He was like, yo.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, he just saw dollar signs and he was just like, yo, like I don't even need to do anything. They're just doing everything. This is great. Like they know how to market themselves. They're just whoa.
Right.
Whereas normally, like, with boxers, they're just there like,
Yeah, they're also
Eddie,
tame and
Eddie,
boring. Yeah.
Eddie, you're gonna have to promote me.
Did you see that like goth dude that fought before you? He looked like a crazy fucking mutant or some shit. He looked wild. You probably weren't paying attention, but there was a dude fighting before you that looked crazy.
No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Okay. I had Keemstar and FaZe Banks on here, and they were saying,
I saw that.
They were saying that you could have made $10 million off this.
I made enough.
Okay.
I made enough.
10 million is a little optimistic.
I made enough.
Okay.
I made enough. I only made 900,000. Yeah, that's all I made.
Really?
Yes.
What? That's what you're reporting for taxes
that's
or something?
all I've made. Okay. 900,000.
Right.
Yeah. Enough.
That's just enough.
900,000.
Damn. What are those UK taxes like? Are they destroying you?
900,000.
What's it mean to have dudes like Keemstar and FaZe Banks standing behind you?
It's IRA, man.
Oh, okay.
IRA. God damn.
Right. So you're pro Brexit?
I don't even know what's going on with that, man.
You don't pay attention to that?
I just don't want to get involved. It's all a bit mad. I wonder, we should just remained.
Right.
Yeah, I was a big remain. And
seems like the consensus, yeah.
And now it's just like we were so fucking people were sold lies.
Right.
That's why they voted leave, man. And now we're just in a fucked up situation. Now people are gonna suffer because of it.
Right.
But yeah, it is what it is.
But I think that they're not gonna leave. They're gonna figure out a way to stay.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah. Do you feel like this whole thing, do you think it's a good motivational tool? Do you feel like a lot of kids are going to get into boxing and maybe take 100%. More pride in like the physical?
But I get messages all the time of people saying, you've inspired me so much. Like, I saw you as that FIFA gaming nerd and you've come to a professional fight and beating Logan Paul. Like, I was just scared that you wouldn't be able to beat him. Look how big he is and all this and that. And you slapped him up and you just made me just believe in myself on all this. I get this all the time. All the time on my DMs, Twitter DMs, or just tweets in general, or the YouTube comments, and it's sick. Like, yeah, it's crazy. Like how many kids I've inspired, man.
Yeah.
And like people, bro, I get messages of people who weren't even fans of boxing.
Right.
They're like, I got worldwide fans. So, some people only care about the music. Some people only care about YouTube. Some people only care about the boxing. And, a lot of the YouTube music side were like, I didn't care about the boxing, but like now I'm just fully invested.
Right.
And now you've got people, who wouldn't even be interested in boxing now watching other boxers fight.
Right.
Like, yeah, it's crazy. Like now, someone like Billy Joe Saunders, like people know of his name properly now. Like even in the young generation. Same with Haney.
Right.
So it's like I think the fight did so much for boxing.
Because when we look at like the shit that we're trying to keep kids away from, whether it's drugs or violence or whatever, it's like they just need good, compelling hobbies, shit to keep them motivated and focused on something positive.
Yeah, boxing is great, man. It really like matures you. It really matures you.
It'll really like if you're walking around, if you're a kid and you think you're hot shit, you think the toughest motherfucker in the world. It's like a very good way for you to get humbled.
Yeah, exactly.
Get punched in the face a few times.
Yeah, and you'll see. Yeah, exactly.
Or at least I would think. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't always play out like that.
I don't know.
Do you think Logan's going to have any luck questioning the 2-point judgment? Are you in any way expecting that?
No chance. No, nothing's going to come out of that. Literally. Like, yeah, I think everyone can see he's just being the sore loser right now. And it's just cringy, man. It's kind of like you lost and there isn't really any way of you winning or coming out of this a winner. Like, even if, okay, let's say it does happen, like it's -1 instead of -2, like it's still a draw, and he's there like, yeah, I'm fighting for a draw. It's kind of it's just cringe. It's just weird. So it's kind of like, yeah, I know, it's just sad.
How'd you feel when he said, let's do it again on stage?
I was like, I knew it. I was like, bro, it's because you got nothing left. It's literally, I brought him back from the depths of hell, and I've thrown him back there again. Right. Yeah. And like while doing that, I took everything I needed from him. Yeah, I literally used him up and threw him back into the fucking bin.
Right.
Yeah. So,
do you think it makes sense for you to fight somebody else after this? Or
no, it doesn't make sense for me to fight Logan again. Like,
right.
Why would I fight Logan again? Bro, I was the champion. He had 2 chances to beat me, and he failed twice. And he's there like, 9 out of 10 times I beat KSI.
Right.
But you fought me twice and you didn't win. So, where's the logic? You're not making sense here.
There's just a lot more for him to gain from that than you.
Like, if he wants to fight me, he's going to have to beg. I want him to make videos of him begging.
Right.
Yeah, on his knees, being like, KSI, I need this fight. I need you to help me and my career. Please, I need this.
Right.
I need this so much. I want him to fucking beg.
That would be some good content.
Yeah.
I could get behind that.
Yeah, and I want him to call himself a fucking bitch. I want him to call himself a pussy. I'm a bitch. I'm a pussy. Like, fuck me and my fans.
You're kind of a sadistic guy. Like,
Yeah,
you want to torture your enemies.
But I love it, bro. I work hard for it, so I can do what the fuck I want, man.
Right.
Yeah, so, fuck him, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that...
Fuck him and Dax.
Were you thinking... Dax, throw Dax in there too. Was there a part of you, though, that, like... there's a part of you that when the fight's over, you want to be like, hey, man, respect, blah, blah, blah. Stop talking shit. No, you're going to stay consistent.
So I wanted to go in. Like, I wanted to fuck him up after the fight. I wanted to literally just go in because obviously there was a lot of shit talk and he was like, first round of competition, all this shit. And, he's just acting like a fucking moron. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to fuck you up. And I had Larry Wade just in the back, just outside the ring, just shouting, respect, respect, respect. Because I started off, like, I was there like, I'm happy, I was able to shut you up. And I was pointing at Shannon Briggs. Right. And then, Shannon was like, yo, man, what the fuck? And legit, everyone's, Larry was there like, respect, 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 guys. Come on, respect. So at that point, I was like, all right, fine, fuck it. And that's why when he asked me, like, the guy from Seconds Out was there, like, Raheem, was there, like, something about respect or blah, blah, blah. And I paused because that was me just being like, I want to fucking go into you right now. And then obviously Larry Wade was like, respect, respect. So I was like, you know what? At least I have to respect the fact that you went in the ring.
Right. You might not like the guy, but you got to respect the fact that...
Because not many people can do that.
Yeah.
There's a very small amount of people that can get in the ring in front of those people and put their legacy on the line.
And it's a very intimate thing to be sharing this much space in your brain with this other dude for all these months.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like you guys have this strange connection despite not really interacting with each other that much.
Well, I mean, he interacted with me quite a bit.
Right. I mean, you're talking shit on Twitter. You do the press conference shit,
But it's a crazy thing.
But now, do you feel like you're in a weird position because Logan is a rare example of somebody who is a super big YouTuber and is physically capable of taking you on. It was a good matchup. Now, when you think about it, it's like there's very specific few opportunities that might make sense because if you go and fight some dope boxer, but he's not famous, it's not going to be that big of a deal.
And that's what I mean. It's pointless. So no, I'm in like the best position possible.
Right.
Like right now, I can focus on like the music. I can focus on the YouTube, and I'm talking with Eddie about fighting different celebrities. So like for me, it's kind of like
YouTube.
Outside YouTube, exactly. So it's kind of like again pushing me into that mainstream area. While still being able to do the YouTube and the music. So I'm able to just do everything and just boost everything from that. So.
Right. Is there a part of you that just when you look at yourself and what you might be doing in 10 or 20 years, do you want to be one of the biggest, most well-known celebrities? I guess you pretty much are, but like, when you think about it, like, could you see yourself just going full movie star with it? Like, is that something that you could see yourself really chasing after, that mega star position? Is that important to you?
I don't know. Like, I always set goals for myself and I just smash them every time. It's kind of weird.
It's so like, when does that stop?
Well, I'm getting to a point where I kind of just go with the flow. Right. And, I just see what works. I just see what works. That's just it. Like, because, yeah, I was there like, okay, I want to get 10 million subscribers. I smashed that. Okay, I was like, I want to get 20 million. I was like, smash that. I was like, oh, is there any point in me getting 30 million? Like,
It's like, I guess that's cool, but like, I feel the same way after I was so thirsty for that million. And after that million, it's like, all right, I can relax now.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm kind of, that's why I just focus on other things and then I just go with the flow. So like with music, right now it's just killing it.
Right.
Like the song, man, Down Like That is just
going crazy,
going ham. It's going ham. Like especially in the UK, man, top 20, and it's just climbing. And like my Spotify numbers are like killing it. And like it's crazy. Stormzy released a music video 6 hours before me. Stormzy and Ed Sheeran and who's the Burna Boy?
The fake Ed Sheeran?
No.
I knew right away that was not Ed Sheeran.
I know, it was fucking crazy. Because I was just like, why is he acting so shy?
I was like, this dude does not seem like a famous person the way he's acting. Because he's by himself, totally quiet and stuff. I'm like, he looks a lot like Ed Sheeran, but nothing about him being Ed Sheeran seems to make sense to me.
Exactly. But so they released that track 6 hours ago, and like I released my track 6 hours after, and like view-wise on YouTube, I'm smashing them.
So you want to beef with Stormzy?
No.
Fight Stormzy, actually, even.
I mean, I'd beat Stormzy if I was to fight him.
Really?
But I mean, the thing is, it's like I don't need to fight every rapper. Like,
right? But you could.
For me,
it's cool. That could be a good option.
But for me, it's kind of like obviously, I'd love to make music with them.
Bugsy Malone. You ever seen him?
Yeah. But I love Bugsy, man.
No?
Bugsy's so... Oh, man, I fuck him so
Skepta.
much. I fuck with Skepta a lot as well.
You don't think you could fuck him up, or you just wouldn't want to?
I wouldn't want to, man. There's certain people I wouldn't want to fuck up.
Right.
Like, I don't know, I love their music.
Are you at all invested
and
in
I love them as a person.
Are you invested in the Skepta Adele relationship? Do we know where that's at?
I have no idea.
That is one of the best things I ever heard of in my life.
Yeah, I thought that was sick.
I was like, I want that to happen.
I really want. I think that'd be great for the culture,
for
man.
the world.
For the oh my gosh, like forget the Queen and the King. Yeah,
such talent colliding. It's just crazy to think about.
Yeah, unreal.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm happy too that you kind of have helped bring JME out of retirement over the past couple. He wasn't around for a while, right?
I mean, no, he's still about.
When I met him, he told me, he's like, I ain't put out music for like a long ass time.
He's just annoying. Like he just needs to release. He's got so much music, just waiting. He just needs to release it, and we keep bugging him, like, just release this goddamn music, man.
Right.
And like he's got music videos just ready and everything. He's got bangers, man, and he just doesn't release it. And
he's too low key. He's too humble.
He just does his own thing, man. He's his own guy, and obviously you have to respect it because he's just sick of what he does.
You gotta respect somebody who doesn't give a shit about proving themselves to that extent.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the only person, one of the only people that's ever come up to me and told me that they were a fan of me because of my Tetris uploads.
Oh.
Because I stream Tetris videos sometimes. And he told me, he's like, I didn't even know you could win that game until I saw you play it. And then I went and I worked at it until I won.
Damn.
That was such a crazy honor.
I didn't even know. Like,
I didn't know.
Wow.
No, like, I'm like, at Tetris, I'm like ninja.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm like,
wait, I didn't even know you could win Tetris.
Well, Tetris 99 for Switch is like, it's like a battle royale thing where you're playing against 99 other people.
Oh, whoa. And you
get lines and you blast lines of damage at everybody else, and it's like, bro, it gets so fast paced at the end. I want to send a shout out to Wumbo. There's this dude Wumbo. If you go watch him on fucking YouTube, it's offensive. I don't understand how his brain can work this fast.
Oh shit! Well, and it's just go dun. And he's
crushing it.
Oh my god!
But it's really technical because it's not just getting the Tetrises like 4 lines at once. There's T-spins. There's all kinds of.
Oh shit!
It's insane.
Yeah, I'm not that good.
You should try it. Honestly, it might be big for you.
I'm terrible with you.
change of career.
Fully.
Yeah. Shit. All right, man. It's honestly, it's an honor that we finally got you in here. I consider my
pleasure,
podcast to be kind of the YouTube rap collision, and that's very you.
Yeah,
so you're kind of one of the biggest ones we could get. You know.
Hey, you know how we do, bro. You know how we do.
Fire. And also, I want to send a huge shout out to Storyfire for sponsoring this.
Oh yeah,
McJugger Nuggets.
Big shout out. Yo,
good guy. He's got a great platform going there. Skirt. KSI, man, I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me,
Much
man.
love,
yeah,
man.
long time coming.
And huge respect for all the people that you're motivating out there. go find another YouTuber of a similar stature and beat him up for the culture. That's what it's all about.
Man, we'll do.
KSI, No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Check us out on YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes. Like, comment, subscribe. NoJumper.com if you want some merch. And ask your local dispensary, your local UK dispensary. Go to your local pub and tell them that you want the No Jumper cannabis in store. We out.
Hey, yo, what's up? It's your boy KSI. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and yeah, follow me on all my socials. KSI, that's me.